Hello everyone and welcome to Resident Evil, the Ultimate Director's Cut. So this is a special mod for the original PlayStation 1 version, which there's 3 different versions I'll talk about briefly here, but yeah, this one optimizes the Director's Cut and makes it so much more better. And we always have that announcer though. So in Japan, this game is also known as Biohazard. So with that being said, this is the Ultimate Director's Cut DualShock version 1.021. So this is a mod that modifies the DualShock version of the game, which there's 3 different versions. There is the original version, and then there is a Director's Cut version, and then there's a Director's Cut DualShock version. And that's what this one is based on, but it fixes some of the things that are different about that. So this particular mod, the PlayStation 1 original version, it featured, the standard gameplay mechanics throughout all the games. But what's different in the Director's Cut that was made, it included an arrange mode and a beginner mode, 2 different types of modes for people who are familiar with the game to play in different ways. The design of the handgun changed. There were apparently new enemies and items. It had auto aiming, and it was said to have the original uncensored footage, but it did not. It promised, but it did not bring that. So then the PS1 Director's Cut DualShock version was released, which allowed you to have DualShock with your controller, which was the vibration of the PlayStation 1 developed later on in the system's life. And it too did not have the uncensored footage. And it also had a brand new soundtrack in the game that many people were not too happy about, so it was relatively bad. So including one particular track, which we will talk about when we actually get to that point in the game. So this is the Ultimate Director's Cut mod, which is based off the DualShock version, but it puts back in the original soundtrack. It puts back in the uncut, full-color FMVs, including with the Japanese opening with the intro cast roll, which we will see momentarily. It's pretty good. It also had deranged mode, which replaces arrange mode, and it condenses the mansion, making it more difficult. It includes a brand Sega disc, which is based off of Sega Saturn's battle and maze mode. Now there is one bug in it, which we will get to at a later time, so hopefully we won't experience that bug. So that is one version of this mod. There's another mod called the True Director's Cut, which was made just in early 2021, which also has uncut FMVs, and it has content from the beta, trial, and Japanese versions. But it doesn't quite have some of the, shall we say, Japanese stuff from the intro and outro cutscenes. So that's why I chose the Ultimate one. Okay. So, why don't we're going to head into a new game here. We're going to first learn about what our mission is here, in addition to some of the characters, and then we're going to start a brand new game. So, here's the different modes we can do. I'm just going to choose original. Resident Evil. Okay. So, we have 2 different characters we can play as. We can play as Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine. Jill Valentine is essentially the easy mode of the game, so I'll be starting as her. But let's first learn a little bit about S.T.A.R.S and the mission that we have here. So here is our mission. So S.T.A.R.S stands for Special Tactics and Rescue Squad. That is who we're playing as here. So mission, Raccoon Forest. Force, S.T.A.R.S. Alpha Team. Location, Raccoon Forest. So we have the different people here who are part of the Alpha Team and the Bravo Team. So what is our situation? Our situation is new members of Alpha Team arrive in Raccoon City late in day. Earlier, strange reports come in from locals about missing people and unusual sights of dog-like monsters. The mangled remains of a woman hiker are fished out of river. The police report notes that something powerful had gotten a hold of her, judging by the depth of teeth marks, most likely a grizzly or wolf attack. Public demands police action. Police action, entrance to Mountain Road barricaded. S.T.A.R.S contacted. S.T.A.R.S informed that hiker was part of tourist group that had gone into the mountains a few days earlier. S.T.A.R.S Bravo team joins mountainside search for more hikers. Bravo team helicopter discovers a mansion. Engine fails. Helicopter goes down. Contact lost with Bravo team over mountains. Then the Alpha team's mission objectives: investigate Raccoon Forest area, locate Bravo team helicopter, locate and rescue Bravo team members, and bring situation under control. So that is mostly what our mission is here. Okay. Now let's take a look at some of the characters here who's on this force. Okay, so S.T.A.R.S bios. We have Barry Burton. Barry Burton is in a S.T.A.R.S member. He is the weapons specialist. So he's 38 years old, 6 feet, blood type A, 197 pounds. Chris Redfield's old friend and partner, former SWAT team member. Barry's maintains and supplies weapons for all S.T.A.R.S members. He has over 16 years of experience and has led many successful projects. Barry is a trusted ally, but has had some trouble with his wife and 2 daughters recently. He may look or sound depressed at times. Next member of Alpha Team is Joseph Frost. So Joseph is the vehicle specialist. He's 27 years old. Previous member of S.T.A.R.S Bravo Team and already stationed in Raccoon City, Joseph was recently promoted to serve as vehicle specialist for Alpha Team. Many members of Bravo Team are jealous of his promotion, but he was moved up by Wesker himself. Joseph is young, enthusiastic, and very curious. Okay, I should also mention, I'm getting these from the Sega Saturn manual, so that is the best place that actually had the best manual here. Okay, so up next are the 2 playable characters that we have, which is Chris Redfield. He is a marksman. Age 25. After being kicked off of the Air Force, Chris became a drifter until he met Barry Burton. Barry recruited him for the newly formed S.T.A.R.S. Now Chris has been reassigned to a smaller unit at Raccoon City headquarters to prove himself quickly. Chris is tough, smart, and strong. Now we have Jill Valentine, which we will be playing as. She's the machine expert, age 23, an intelligent soldier that has rescued many S.T.A.R.S members from danger in the past. Jill has been reassigned to Raccoon City, just like Chris. She is excellent with special mechanics devices such as lockpicks. Jill has strong moral convictions and fights for what she believes in. While she can hold many items, her small build puts her at a disadvantage. Okay, let's see the next set. All right. So next is Brad Vickers. So Brad is the pilot. He's 35 years old. Brad is a computer expert and a great information gatherer. Unfortunately, his fear of dying draws much heat from his fellow soldiers. His lack of enthusiasm for rushing into danger has earned him the nickname Chicken Heart. While Chris is a qualified pilot, Brad flies helicopters for Alpha Team. Up next is Albert Wesker. He is the mission leader of Alpha Team. So he's 38 years old. Wesker has risen quickly inside the S.T.A.R.S organization and currently leads the Alpha Team. Viewed by many as a cool guy, from his snappy haircut to his particular shades. Wesker has recruited by a headhunter for his sharp insight and eventually found the S.T.A.R.S unit in Raccoon City. I'm not a fan of slick hairdos, you know, that's just me personally. Okay, so here's Bravo Team. Richard Aiken is communications. He's 23 years old. A very important member of S.T.A.R.S. He is the communications expert for Bravo Team. The only link back to headquarters for teams out in the field, Richard actually has a pull double duty as radio man for both units since Alpha Team really has no trained operator. Except for Jill, who has a knack for technology. A very confident person, Richard greets new members warmly. Next is Rebecca Chambers, and she is medical, age 18. Looks like she's the youngest. The youngest member of the group, Rebecca has been recruited for her knowledge of field medicine and first aid. She is nervous around other members, both because of her age and her lack of experience. Rebecca is eager to please and will not hesitate to take on any new task. Okay, let's see the next set here. We're in 3 more characters left, and Enrico Marin is the mission leader. Bravo Team's, oh, he's actually 41. He's relatively old. Bravo Team's leader and Wesker's second in command for the S.T.A.R.S unit. Enrico feels threatened by the arrival of the Alpha Team, thinking that Chris or Barry may end up replacing him as number 1 to Wesker. Nonetheless, Enrico is a dedicated S.T.A.R.S operative and is always proud to lead the unit when Wesker lets him. Okay, next is Forrest Speyer. He is the vehicle specialist. Forrest is a great sniper as well as Bravo's vehicle specialist. He is a communications professional, and his work earned him great respect. From the other members, he instantly clicks with Chris, and it seems they end up good teammates, and he's 29. Okay, and then for our final member of Bravo Team is Kenneth J. Sullivan, and he is the field scout. Age 45. Okay, so I think he may be actually one of the oldest here. A quiet but very talented field scouting officer. Kenneth also has spent time as a chemist. He wonders why his chemical experience would be necessary in Raccoon City, but quickly discounts that since Wesker himself sought him to enlist in S.T.A.R.S. Okay. So now that we know all the different characters in this game, and we only get to play as 2, unfortunately. It would be great if we could play as, all of them, but no, we can only play as 2. So we're going to start as Joe Valentine. We're going to see the intro cutscene, which is uncensored in full color, and yeah, it's going to be, shall I say, pretty good, pretty good.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why. 3 S.T.A.R.S members left now.
I got a shotgun.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
That cast music is just the greatest. They have escaped into the mansion where they thought it was safe. Yet.
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
A dining room.
So, did I mention that the voice acting is also really good? Really good. So yeah, the voice acting really good. So the opening cast intro song that played there, that was not in any other version besides like the original Japanese version, and that is an English version of a song called Icy Gaze by Fumitaka Fuchigami. And it's, if you actually listen to the real song, it's mostly in Japanese, but there's, in this version, I guess there's like an English version that exists somewhere. I couldn't find it anywhere, but it's in no other version of the game. So many people who've played this may not even know it, may not even know about that, because the original song that plays is Terror, Darkness Lives, which we would take a look at the original version at the end of this. But yeah, it's the voice acting. Oh my gosh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyway, so here's what we start off with Jill. We have a knife, we have a gun, we have some first aid spray. We can view a map, which we do not actually... that's a little bit of a map. That's not much, really. There we go. We can see a little bit of the map. Not too much. And this game is... The backgrounds are just images, essentially. And then the actual models are overlaid on top of that. So Jill is going to look nice and crisp and good. And same with any other items that we pick up. But the backgrounds themselves are going to look pretty bad because it's just a texture. Just a texture. So, yeah. And also, because of that, I mean, it's, I guess, you know, PlayStation 1 games, not necessarily optimized the greatest. The actual game itself runs at 30 frames per second, but the menus, they run at 60. So, it's kind of like Silent Hill. That's how Silent Hill was. Except Silent Hill had worse frame rate in some areas.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Like how he's like, blood. It's blood. Anyway, I want to say hello to Sable, who has joined us, as well as Punky the Alien for the raid. I appreciate that. Anyway, so we're in this abandoned mansion. Oh, no, actually, I do not want to take that yet, but that's up on the wall. Oh. Oh, Barry. Barry is investigating. Oh, yes, he is. He sure is investigating. And Jill likes it. Yes, yes, she does. Yes, she does. Anyway, let's just venture forward. Yeah, there's door animations that play. Oh gosh, a zombie! We must escape the zombie! Whatever shall we do?
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
I do not want to take that, thank you. I do not, thank you so much. So yeah, this darn zombie killed our friend here. Oh. Let us go. I wish this game had subtitles. There are no subtitles in this game, so you just have to listen. Though, as I said, the voice acting is really good.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Oh gosh, Wesker's gone too, so it's just me and Barry? Ugh.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
Well, thank you, Barry. So now we have a lockpick. It's not actually an inventory item, which is good, so it's not going to take up space. Okay, so I am making a cut here because I had a failed attempt playing on the original mode, so I'm playing on beginner mode now. And that's going to double our ammunition, our ink ribbons that we get, which will allow us to save, in addition to doing double the amount of damage to enemies. But you know what? I think it's just best if we just leave. Okay, well that's not going to work, obviously. We cannot leave. Anyway, let us continue on. Let us completely forget about that bad attempt that we had before, where we had failed at this. And let's just do this as it was intended to. On beginner mode, a woman drawing water, yes. A picture of a chubby woman. Oh my gosh. We don't like when the games are pointing out a chubby woman. That is quite rude. Although she's very hard to see. If you look, she's very pixelated. There we go. It's a map of the first floor where I take it. Yes, thank you. I like the map of the first floor. Okay. Head back here. Oh, we have a zombie here. So I took tons of damage to this zombie the first time. It would not happen again. What is the appropriate distance I should stand so I can attack him? Obviously, that's not close enough. I know he's going to attack me. There we go. Yeah, look, and he still attacked me, this sack of crap, and I kicked his head right off. Okay, good. At least we're playing on beginner mode. At least we're playing on beginner mode. Thank you. So the ink ribbons, as I mentioned, allow us to save the game. If you don't have enough ink ribbons, you would not be able to save the game. Although I could do save states because of how how I died the first time, and it left a bad taste in my mouth. It did. It did. Okay, now we're using a lockpick to get through here. Oh gosh. The dogs. Sneaking on in. I dodged them. Good. Okay. We also have here a green herb. This allows us to heal ourselves, including the health first aid medicine that we have. Carving of an armor. Okay. Okay, this is... see what we have here. The bathroom. Nothing important in the bathroom except for a toilet if Jill needs to use it. She might. She also has a reflection, I say. Maybe she can touch up some of her makeup? Did my previous run taste like failure? Indeed it did. Indeed it did. That's why it's best to just avoid enemies. It really is. Just avoid them as best you can. If you can avoid the enemies... honestly, in this version of the game, the PlayStation 1 version, which I've never played, I've just played the GameCube version. This version is definitely harder to dodge them. It really is. Ah, look at this. A shotgun. I will take this. Thank you. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Tapestry, nothing unusual. I want that tapestry, thank you. Oh no! The ceiling! The ceiling is coming down on us. We must escape. Oh no, it is locked. We need help. We need someone to come and help us before we turn into a sandwich, shall we say. Maybe like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I'm sorry, peanut butter and jelly?
What's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
Yes, get out of there. Thank you, Barry.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
A Jill sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly. Anyway. Let us continue. You know what? I'm gonna do a save state right here. I think it's saved. It did. Perfect. Now, I don't want to rely on the save state, but just in case. Look, I wasted all that ammo here. Sir, are you dead? I think he's dead. Okay, I'm using too much ammo. Okay, maybe we just do so much damage that they die right here. Okay, good. So we don't have to shoot him on the ground. Otherwise, what ends up happening is that you do enough damage to them, and then they're on the ground, and then they're still alive. So we want to be careful of that. We only have 3 shots left, so honestly, I do not want to use anything else here. Because even on beginner mode, we still have to be careful. This is a tough game. All these darn crows. Okay, there's a message. Give me the peace of death, and I'll give you the joy of life. Okay, so what we have to do is put this guy in his proper order here of life and death. So here's the first one. Newborn baby, yes. Yes. Okay, I believe the next one is it this one, I believe? I have an infant, yes, this is next. I only know this because I literally, like, just did it. Okay, infant. A young man. Okay, let's not do this one yet. I forget if this is the... I don't think this is the next one. I think this is middle-aged, right? Is this middle-aged? Tired middle-aged, okay. That's not the one we want to do yet. I think this is the correct one. Lively boy, yes. Okay. Okay, so lively boy, and then this one here of a young man. And then the middle-aged. Look, as you get older, you get more and more tired. More and more tired. And then lastly, of a bold-looking old man. At least he's nice and bold. You know? Okay. Darn crows, I cannot stand them. Yes. Give me this. Star Crest. Let's actually analyze this. Can we actually examine it? We can. We can look at it from different sides. Carving of the star. Also look at our map as well. See where we are. So there we are. We see the different rooms, different areas we can go. Darn birds. Cannot stand those birds. Oh, at least we don't have to go back in that room. Oh gosh, a dog. Let me just avoid him. When the sun sets in the west and the moon rises in the east, stars will begin to appear in the sky, and wind will blow towards the ground. Then, the gate of new life will open. Okay, we gotta use this and just run on out of here. Oh gosh. I do not want to play with you, dog. I do not want to play with you. Okay. How much health we have? Oh, we're still fine. Okay, good. Because last time I practically died and was using my first aid thing. It's locked. Carving have a helmet on it. Okay, we gotta remember that. Okay, we unlocked it with the lockpick, I guess. Well, it didn't mention lockpick pick, so I'm not sure how we unlocked it. We just decided, I guess it was just locked. Okay. Sir, I'm gonna need to blast your head off with this shotgun. There we go. You gotta wait till they get close enough. Okay. And this is the furthest we have made it, because before, we were so bad that we died to that zombie. And now we have our health items. We have ammo. This is great. Okay, so what we can do with these herbs... we can combine them to make mixed herbs. You can combine multiple different colors of herbs and they will heal you better. So, that is what we have for right now. Anyway, let's head in here. Okay, so we have a place to save. You take the chemical that says earth on it. Yes, I will. I love chemicals that say earth on it, you know? Don't you? I sure do. A chemical to kill the weeds. An herbicide. Ah, an herbicide. Okay, so here is our chest. Our chest allows us to store items and keep them away that we don't need them. So I'm going to put the first aid spray away. Do not plan on using that. I'm going to put this away as well until I want to save. I guess I'll keep this just in case. I do not want to get rid of that. And honestly, I do not like the knife. So I think I'll get, actually, you know, if that's our only option. That's our only option. Although, if you notice, we do have clips of ammo, 30 each. So, yeah, we kind of want to do that. So then we can just use that, you know? Okay. So that'll help reload our gun. So yeah, very limited ammo. It's quite a tricky, challenging thing. Well, very limited inventory to store the various things that you need. You have to really brainstorm and plan ahead for what you'll be using here. Okay. Oh, nice. Walking up the steps animation. We love that. Oh, gosh. Sir? Sir, I do not know why that did not hit you, but I did not like that. You can't use this alone. I know. I want to combine it, I guess, what I have to do. Is that what we have to do to actually reload? Sir? Okay, I don't think this guy's fully dead. He might be, though. I'm just gonna go through here. It's locked. A carving of an armor on it. Okay. Yes, he's still alive. Is he? I thought I heard something. Okay, no, they are both dead. Now, fortunately, we don't have to kill them even more and destroy their head. Unlike in the remake, where they were turned into much more vicious zombies later on. Honestly, I think that game was actually quite a bit easier. The remake... The sound of the zombies is the best voice acting. Oh, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Yes. Now, can we combine this green herb with our already... We can mix the herbs, yes. I'm not sure if that did anything different. It kind of changed colors. I don't know all the different combinations, but I don't know if that was a good thing. I don't know what that is. Locked. A helmet, okay. The zombies moaning. Oh. Oh. Oh, they're gone. Thank goodness. Okay, doorknob is broken. Okay, well that... Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Something is written on the wall. I can't breathe. Save me from this pain. Oh. Locked. Carving of an armor. Again. More armor. Okay. Should not use all that. Look at our map. Yeah, that's right. This is the second floor now. Yeah, we do not have a map of the second floor. Locked. A carving of an armor. Again. Another armor. It'll be great once we can actually get that armor key.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa! This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
I think Barry has a very warped perception of what is a living thing. All of the things that we've seen as zombies, they are not living. Barry, get it together. Okay, let's actually go back in there. We have not explored all the doors. There's one more door that we can look in. Go. At least this room is cleared out of zombies. We don't have to worry about them. Okay, what do we have here? It's well arranged. There's also a book here for us. Botany book about medical herbs, medicinal herbs. As you may know, there are many plants that have medical effects. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we're going to sample 3 herbs that grow around the Raccoon Mountains and give their outlines and as examples of those plants with medical properties. Each herb has different colors and different effects as medical plants. The green one recovers physical strength, the blue one neutralizes natural toxins, while the red herb does not have any effect by itself. Okay, so this is actually very, very important. So the green one will recover health, the blue one neutralizes toxins. So poison, if you get poisoned or any other sort of ailment, that is the one you want to use. The red herb is only effective when it is mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix this herb with the herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effect will be tripled. By adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicines, but I'll leave the details in your hands, because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge. Botany book has been filed. Yes, if we go up here and go to File, we can view the files here. So here is the botany book. Okay, looks like file 2 is not quite registered yet. Nothing uncommon. Okay, doesn't look like anything else here. I literally wanted to go through that other door and then I just made a loop around the entire room. Okay, I unlocked it. Okay, so this just goes out to this hall here. Perfect. Okay, so let us go explore the second floor now, up top here where Barry was. Oh, no, we don't want to go back in there. So Barry gave us this ammo for a gun we do not have yet. This is acid rounds. Interesting. Thank you, Barry. We do appreciate that. Oh gosh. The music. The tension is building. I hope this blood isn't from my teammates. Gosh, this music is really unsettling. Oh no. It's Forrest. He's been pecked to death by crows. Oh gosh. We gotta get out of here pronto. Yes. Bazooka. Oh my gosh, yes, thank you. Get on out of there before we get pecked to death by those crows. Oh my gosh, what a horrible fate. What a horrible fate. Okay. Go to the other side. So this is just up on the second floor of the main hall. Nothing over there. See a picture over here. Let's look at it. We can just walk up and down as we please. Okay, we got some zombies. Got a statue we can move. Oh gosh, the zombie's approaching. See if we can blast this sucker's head right off. There we go. Yes. Just gonna leave him be. So we knocked that off. So there should be something down on the balcony there for us. It sounds like there's some enemies here. Oh yeah, there are. Can I avoid this guy? I would just like to avoid one guy. Oh, he was trying to vomit on us. Did you see that? He's trying to vomit on us. Okay, it's locked. Carving of a helmet. Okay, and a numeric keypad. We do not know any numbers. Yeah, you don't know the past, Jill. We gotta go downstairs. Gosh, more zombies. Let's just avoid them. No! Let me through the door. There we go. Okay. Ran a little bit too far. Ah, the save music. Ah. You know, that's actually make a hard save. So I'm gonna put Oh gosh, I can't actually make a hard save because... Oh gosh, okay, so this is actually really bad. Oh, never mind, okay. I was thinking, is it not the same? Okay, what I was thinking was like, oh my gosh, what happened to all my stuff here? So I was thinking like each container was its own separate thing, but no, they're all united. Okay, let's actually make a hard save and see how this one actually is. So here's a typewriter. You can save your progress with this. Will you use the ink ribbon? Yes. Oh yes, finally a hard save. Perfect. Okay. You know, I think this is probably a good place to stop, mostly because it's just... I had that bad run, so the actual video may be much shorter because I'm going to be cutting that part out, but I was thinking, you know, probably a good place to stop, to be honest. So, how I want to end this off on, I want to show a little bit of the original game here. I want to show the opening, how much it was censored, and then what the original song was. So, let me close this out. So I want to load up the Director's Cut DualShock version, the unmodified one. And I want to show just briefly just the intro and how the music is different, because all that is different. Let's just load on. Actually, yeah, it should recognize it as the same exact game, I would imagine. That's a bit different. That's going to be the same. Okay, let's head into new game. Doesn't matter. But let's take a look at the opening and see how much different it is compared to the one that we had here, including the theme song that plays during the cast intro. Now this video is actually much shorter as well because they cut out a lot of the gore and violence that was in this intro cutscene.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
So a lot was cut out there. You didn't even see him get like, brutally eaten alive, you know?
No! Don't go!
So much cut out. And if you hear, the music is very orchestra. There's a lot of it's mostly like orchestra type music. And that's because this is the DualShock version. This is not the original or the director's cut. This is the director's cut DualShock, which has that brand new soundtrack.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
The completely different music there. Chris Redfield's scene is edited out. He's not smoking a cigarette. It doesn't seem as epic. You know, it's just not as good because it's, you know, completely different soundtrack.
Wow.
And then also all the music in the game, as I mentioned, is also changed and edited as well. But I just want to show until we get to the first zombie, because that also was censored. I mean, there was so much that was censored that they just never brought here.
Don't open that.
I mean, it's just so bad. It just is.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Maybe it's
It's a Jill sandwich. That's what it is.
Jill. Can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Yes. Yes, Wesker, go handle it.
Stay alert.
Stay alert! Gosh, the voice acting is just, I mean, top tier voice acting. It's just absolutely incredible, isn't it? Isn't it just incredible?
A dining room.
Yes, Barry, a dining room. Okay, let's go check out the first zombie.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Blood!
Jill.
It's
see if
blood!
you find any other clues? I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Blood! I love blood. Okay, let's go see our first zombie and see what was censored from this cutscene where you see him literally eating a head. You don't even see the head. That's right, you don't even see the head. And then let's hear the music that changes when Barry shoots this guy.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
So yeah, completely different feel of the game with the music. Very, very different style. I didn't really want to go, you know, play it with that orchestra music. That's not what most people know. Most people know it with the original soundtrack. So that's why I'm using the mod. So anyway, the last thing I just wanted to play there was for the opening of the original. You know, you heard that song, that Japanese song that played with the lyrics, but the actual song that plays in all other countries and, you know, every version past that point besides the DualShock version, let me actually play that to you. So, yeah. Okay, here it is. Oops.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
That's probably the theme song that most people know who have played the game, because that is the most probably the one that plays. They probably don't know about the one with the lyrics with the Japanese, and they probably never played the director's cut DualShock version with the orchestra music. So technically there's 3 different themes that end up playing, but my favorite is that original one with the Japanese lyrics. That one is just it's just great. It's just great. So anyway, that's going to do it for this first part of Resident Evil. We're going to be getting much better past this point because we have sucked too hard for the first one. So we're playing on beginner mode because we suck. We do, and that is the truth. That's the truth. So I'll see you next time for us continuing to explore the mansion and see what's in it. I'll see you then.